Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Depends on what time of day it is. Okay, we are going to do a special episode so this won't have this will be Idaho 4 and episode, it'll be a special. This is Chief Fry retires so he can run for sheriff of Latah County. Now, when they announced his retirement, they did not say any of this. He's like 54, 55 years old. Okay, so he's not retirement age even. He is running against, I did not get the man's name, but a seasoned sheriff that said he wishes Fry luck. He, did good since the Idaho 4 case was so popular. So it's been so public, caused a lot of attention, and he wishes him luck. Chief Fry says that if for some reason he does not win sheriff, he will find something else to do in law enforcement. Okay. I mean, that's kind of, that's weird because he's going against somebody that's been sheriff for probably at least the last time sheriff. At least the past years. I don't know how many, I guess it's 4 years for sheriff too. But anyway, so, and I think he's been sheriff in Latah County more than once. So that's a bold statement when you're running against somebody that is seasoned in that outfit, that job. Okay, so is this man going to bring up stuff, um, do investigations and find out stuff and expose a lot about Fry or the police department or whatever? Everybody thought he was suspicious. I thought maybe Brett Payne. Oh, this is all speculation, my opinion, not fact. My opinion, not fact. Please do your own research. This will be a tarot card reading. It will be the energy I see off the cards. Anybody's name that we say, we are just speculating. We are just finding clues. It is not fact. Please do your own research. We are not saying anybody is guilty. The only way you're found guilty is in the court of law. We can speculate. We do have the right to do that, but this is not to incriminate anyone. It is just speculation, our thoughts, yada yada. Okay, do your own research. Okay, so is this man gonna find? Like, I thought Chief Fry was just too doofy to be involved in anything that um actually took a lot of brain cells. He reminded me of Elmer Fudd. I don't know. He just did. But he may just have a nervous giggle. But to me, he was doofy. I think that's why, because he had that giggle, or not giggle, but just smile. And I think it's a nervous thing. But he probably is smart or whatever. But what I want to know is this the sheriff that fears somebody taking his place, a new person, and he's been sheriff, just coming in and taking his place. This man's retiring just so, and I didn't. Wow. I didn't know you had to retire to run for sheriff. Anyways, I don't know how it works in Idaho, but anyway, so this man's retiring so he can run for sheriff, and then he's making statements like, if for some reason I don't win, like he's already got it in the bag that he's going to win. So it's a little weird to me, but I think that this sheriff is going to do a lot of exposing, and we might find out a good bit. Because even though there's a gag order and they can tell the sheriff he's under it, but the thing is, if it's something that is outside of justice or they're doing something wrong, then you can't have that under gag order. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to investigate that and see. So I think this is a risky move for him. I don't know that this will turn out well for him, but we are going to start this reading off. We're going to pick 3 of these cards. That's one. And then a couple of true crime and conspiracy cards. We might have to verify these. Let's get them first. 2 more. 2 more. These are the Mildred Payne cards. Oh, okay. Well, we got 3 more, so we're going to deal with all 4 of them. Okay, so I don't read these in reverse. They might come out in reverse or whatever, but I read them straight up. So we have the number 2, the number 35, 40, and 73. So we have time, rat, chalice, and diamond. Okay, let me pull up the book here. Give me just a second. So what is that? 2, 35. Okay. Let's go to 2. Time, pressure, deadlines, life passing by, aging. Okay, and then we have the rat. What number is that? 35. A traitor or untrustworthy person, disease. Okay, and then we have 40, which is chalice, abundance, celebration, dreams or aspirations yet to be achieved. Well, that's just going right along with this meeting, isn't it? And 73, diamond. Purity, clarity, royalty, enduring love, a promise, invincibility. That is where I was going with this. Let me get some clarifiers before I say. Okay, I'm pulling card to 2. One more of these. I do not know why, but it's like driving me crazy. So I picked it up. So it looked like one of them was already turned over. If I can get back to it, I'm looking. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. That may be why I was called to do that. So we have candle. Let's see, what number is that? 47. We need to put that right there. I'm going to move these in a minute, but we're going to get clarifiers first. So 47 is the candle. Let's see. Candle. Spiritual enlightenment, hope, and life. Okay. And then one more. Okay. So that's one. Okay. I see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. I see. I see. Okay, that'll work. House. Okay, so 28. So we have 2, 28, 35, 40, 47, 73. Okay, so 28. Go up here. Having a sense of personal identity, family stability, a safe place. Okay, so this could be about family. So, let me see. What was 2? We're going to get pressure, deadlines, life. What does that say? Life passing by, aging. Okay. So I just got a mixture of the cards. Okay. Okay, we're putting this to the side. I have no idea what that has to do with anything, and I'm trying to fill that out. So, okay. Demonic possession under time. So, okay. 28, house. Having a sense of personal identity, family stability, a safe place. Oops. That in reverse, so non-movement. Personal identity, a sense of having. Okay, so it's gonna be the same. Let's see what else we can get here. 35, the rat, which is a traitor, untrustworthy person, disease. Okay. Affluent, which is mighty. The mighty exposed is in reverse, so mighty exposed. So okay. We got warning, chalice, 40. Abundance, celebration, dreams, aspirations yet to be achieved. And we have warning under that. Okay. Candle, 47. Spiritual enlightenment, hope, life. Okay. Not knowing or not listening to your intuition and some kind of big change. Climate change, it says, but some kind of big change. So Spiritual enlightenment, hope, life. So, okay. Oh, yeah, because it's spiritual enlightenment. So he's not listening to his spiritual enlightenment. Okay. 73, which is diamond. And we got this. Let's see what this is. I can't remember. I know I said it a while ago. Purity, clarity, royalty, enduring love, a promise, invincibility. Flight risk in reverse. So it's not a flight risk, but it's some kind of risk. So, that's what I'm getting with that. Like, it's upside down because it's not a flight risk, but the risk I feel really strong is supposed to be what we take out of that. Where's my card? Oh, okay. Okay. And then portal was there, so it's like portal to hell. And this sex could be like the devil, because the devil, Okay. So, and that made sense since portal come out. Portal to hell, devil. Okay, so I'm gonna put these cards over here. I'm just gonna do them like this, so that way. Let me open this door for whatever dog this is, because I'm telling you, they drive me nuts. Give me just a second, y'all. I could pause it because I know my pause button works now. Get in here, sissy. A little bit of whoever. These dogs. Okay. Sorry. I can put it on pause now though. I fixed a setting. I don't know what I did. I think I told y'all that. Okay, so let me do something real quick. Okay, 7. So 7 cards on, that was on a 7. So 7 cards on what's going on with this Chief Fry running for sheriff. What's the underlying issues? What's going on with it? Is it just he wants to be sheriff? Is he needing to have a higher power away from Moscow? I mean, what's the deal? Because all it said is he was retiring in the thing. You had to find another article from Washington that said he was actually running for Latah County Sheriff. Nobody mentioned that whenever they were talking about retiring. Okay. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and we need one more. Okay, 7. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is a stubborn, misery, authoritative, financially obsessed with wealth and status, stubborn, corruption, cold, materialistic, instability. Then we have 7 of Swords, upright, dishonesty, betrayal, deception, stealth, manipulation, cheating, getting away with something, acting strategically. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, protective, motherly, practical. Then we have Temperance in reverse, which means conflict, out of balance, needing to realign. It can mean hostility, frustration, hastiness. Then we have 10 of Swords, betrayal, endings, defeat, deep wounds, loss, crisis, mental breakdown, enemies, financial ruin. And then we have the 6 of Wands in reverse, doubt, destroyed, ignored, failure, broken promises, fame hungry, fall from grace, egotism, private achievement, personal definition of success. Okay. That's funny because it's not funny, but we have Temperance there too. And Temperance, fall from grace whenever it's upside down too. I mean, it can be because she's an angel like that, and that's not. Okay. So we have King of Pentacles on top of Temperance in reverse, or King of Pentacles in reverse on top of Temperance in reverse. So, I'm going to get clarification. I'm just going to tell y'all what's on top of what. Then we have the 7 of Swords on top of the 10 of Swords. Then Queen of Pentacles on top of the 6 of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 9 of Cups upright. Happiness, comfort, confidence, contentment, satisfaction, gratitude, wish come true, prosperity. Okay, so I do know at the end somebody's going to have a wish come true. I have a feeling I know, but I want to pull cards just to clarify, and then I will speak. So, can I have a clarifier for King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Mirror. Can I have a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, which we may not be done pulling clarifiers, y'all. Seven of Swords. I think that with these 7 cards, we're going to get everything we need out of it by pulling the clarifiers, and that is the Devil. Okay, Queen of Pentacles upright. Oh, God. Okay. Octopus. I don't feel like that ribbon. I just don't feel like that ribbon had anything. Okay, Temperance in reverse. Broom. 10 of Swords upright. Shovel. Okay, 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Fish, axe. Okay. Yeah, we have the hag, but I don't think. Oh, God. Yeah, that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. That was me throwing the daggum card on accident because I let it go with my one finger and they go flying because these are lightweight cards and they're still slick. Okay. So we have 24. We're gonna not go in order because they're not in order. As far as Okay. So 24 is mirror. That is self-reflection, reevaluating your perceptions, vanity. Okay, King of Pentacles. I think that's Chief Fry. Okay, the Devil. 7 of Swords. What number is he? 6. Of course he is. Okay. Evil, nasty habits, deceit, abuse. Okay, the 44 is the Octopus, and that is the Queen of Pentacles. 44. Greed, entanglement, multitasking, high intelligence. I think that's a link. Broom, 39, temperance in reverse is what it's clarifying. This one is. Getting a situation in order, domestic duties, and erotic encounter. Oh, that might have been what that. Oh, okay. 68, shovel over. It's clarifying for the 10 of Swords. So let's go to 68. Uncovering the truth, digging into a situation, doing work. And 6 of Wands in reverse, 41 fish, and 56 axe. Okay, 41. Pregnancy, unconsciousness, thoughts, good fortune may represent suspicion. Okay. That's why we got the axe. Okay, 56 axe. Conflicts, disputes, estrangement, cutting something or someone down to size, progress. Okay, that's why. So the fish is going to be suspicion. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is this sheriff exposing the LE's part in either it's not just them not knowing how to do this case. It may not even be Chief Fry that has deception on his hands, but his people that were under him do, and he knows it. And that's what he's going to expose, I think, that he knows who did what. He knows what's going on. He knows about the other stuff going on. Why would you want that kind of sheriff? You know what I mean? And I honestly believe it is going to, the exposing and bringing truth that is going to cause him not to get this sheriff job and have a hard time finding work in law enforcement. And this is happiness. This is the sheriff's happiness, but I also think this is the victim's happiness too, and their families, because it is exposing people, other people, because I believe that most of the victim's family, anyway, want justice to be served. But I do think I don't know that Ethan Chase, because everybody's like, well, Ethan's mom is making money off of whatever. It is going to a scholarship, and the thing is this scholarship she's talking about is not just for the University of Idaho. She said she don't care if somebody's going to air conditioning school. If they write in the paper and they win the thing, they're not putting what school they want to go to. They're putting what they want to do, but they don't have to put any school they're going to. And this scholarship will be for whatever school. It's not just for the University of Idaho. That's what people are not understanding. All this money, because she said people were putting cards, they had GoFundMe's. They didn't exactly need the money. She didn't know what to do with it because people were wanting to help, and she didn't want to give it back to them because that's rude. You know what I mean? But I don't think, and I know this is going to sound, because people think it's the opposite, but I don't think she felt right taking money. Like, she wanted to do something else with it. Um, I understand that she gives to the school. I don't know if that's her way of, the only way that they're really going to get justice is if they're still in that school, or if maybe she strongly feels like the frats really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, I think that they have a love for the University of Idaho. I also think she's trying to show me she's not scared, that the kids are not scared. Like, you're not going to run our life. You're not going to run us out. You know what I mean? Um, I think there's a lot of different reasons that she's doing that. I do know that she gives to, like, they took up for the frats, but I do not think that because everybody thought that money was going directly to the frats. It is not. Yes, they picked Ethan and Maisie to get the first scholarship, but who wouldn't? They put that money in the fund. What school wouldn't do that? Pick them to get the first one or suggest them because that was their brother, y'all. So that's not that unnormal. Um, it will be different. Yes, she sold a book, and all those proceeds are going to this college fund. Okay. So the reason and nobody's talked about the reason she wrote this book. She wrote this book because people were writing books about the crime and everything. Okay. And she didn't want people telling people about her son that did not know him. She wanted to tell people about her kid, okay? Nobody has mentioned that, y'all. Everybody talks about all the bad stuff, but I'm telling you that she sat there and said in an interview that she did this book because she wanted to be the one to tell a story of her son before all these books and these movies come out. And they've not asked, they didn't call the parents and ask for their input on anything or anything. They've just left them out, okay? And she said that it just kind of bothered her. It really bothered her the more she thought about it, that nobody called and asked any of the parents anything about the kids. They are just going to assume and tell their story the way they want it, and that she wanted to tell the story of her kid. Anybody can appreciate that. I do think she has a different way of handling things. I think that she's doing it because she's not giving into fear. She's not going to fight. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to put Macy and Hunter through the trial. What she's saying is it's not going to change anything. Is it's not, like, I get what she's saying, even though I wouldn't handle it that way, but it doesn't matter what they do. It's not going to bring Ethan back. I don't care if they stood on their head. It doesn't matter if they put themselves through that trial and had to hear all about all the body, all that. There's a lot of things that go through. There's a lot of stuff that I don't think she wants to hear. Okay. I think she knows a lot because they had another autopsy done. And I think I don't think, maybe she can't handle it. Maybe she knows she'll be in jail. She'll be done jumped up. Maybe, we don't know. Okay. It would be different if it was something that would save his life or something, but would not handle it that way. But it is not fair for us to say how they would. Ethan has come through with Ashley and come through with me. He is not mad at his parent. Like, he just wants them to heal however they need to heal. I know that people think Maisie and his brother were involved. I think that I don't think that. I think that they had two different things on the frat. His brother, like, wanted to stay in there, and Ethan did not. And I think that's what caused a good bit of the fight is that Ethan did not want to be in that fraternity, and it was because of the way they did things. And when you tell a fraternity that, they get very offended. Okay. So it's going to make people fight because, you're da 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 da, whatever, whatever, whatever. I cannot see Ethan being a part of something like that. I just don't think Ethan liked it. I think they all pretty much were getting out of it because there are secrets with the frat. There is things that goes on, just stuff. Plus, if Ethan's grades were bad, because his mom even admitted, said that was the only thing that was true, that they were saying that he was struggling, then he probably didn't need to be at a party house. He needed to let Xana be helping him. And I think that he had moved in with Xana, or was moving in, or already staying with Xana. I think he was already staying with Xana. You don't tell your parents what you're doing all the time. You know what I mean? Like that, as far as that goes. Maybe he hadn't, or maybe his mama don't, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Like, that's irrelevant. But, um, I get a lot of what she's saying, and I didn't at first. At first, I was like, "What the hell do you mean?" But like after you listen to her, and she says, we are appreciative. People just gave like had these, and it's like I don't think she wanted to take the money because she didn't need it like that. They. I think she just wanted to do something with the money that was good, and she said Ethan would do that, to anybody that was, even if they're going to air conditioning school. You know what I mean? Um, they pick the winners, but they are not. It's not just the University of Idaho. And see, everybody is saying that that is not true, because she said it does not matter what school they go to. It does not matter what state they live in. I mean, you know, it can be a year school, it can be a 6 month school, air conditioning school, whatever. If they win it, then they will give them a scholarship toward that whatever school they're wanting to go to. So I think that they've had a hard time, but she does have two other kids, and they are triplets, and it's very hard, and you've got to figure out, because you have to be okay. You have you to have your kids go on. She cannot let them just sit there and start sulking and thinking why, what if, because they have to go on. What are you going to do? Stop everything? I mean, you do for a little bit, but the thing is she's mad. I think she is mad, and I think she the best way she can fight back is to not be scared. She's not going to not send her kids to that school. She's not, you know what I mean? It's I think it's a lot, and I think that sometimes we just have to give it a little bit of a break when we're trying to judge somebody. But as far as that book, she is not making profit like that off it. She did not do it for the money. She said it a million times, and she's repeated the exact same words. She looked dead in that camera. You could tell the hurt in her eyes that she did not want some stranger telling about her son. She wanted to do it first. She was his mama. It wasn't fair. They didn't ask nobody. They didn't ask the mamas about these kids or nothing. They just writing books. They writing this. They writing that. And she wanted to tell the world about her son. Okay, so that is her right. I don't care if you like it or not. That's her right. She brought him into this world. She wasn't supposed to have to put him in the ground. He was supposed to put her in the ground. That did not happen. She has the right to tell her story about her son, and that's all there is to it. Okay. I think that maybe Macy and them knew about a fight. Maybe they did not take heed to things that they should have because they're kids. But do I think they were standing there like over their brother? No, I do not. And that just makes me, I can't even, I can't like, even to think about that, like takes my breath and makes me want to hyperventilate. I can always be wrong. So, but I do not think that at all. I don't, there's so much with this case that I just don't know what to think. I mean, we could be wrong. There may not be a drugs to this element. It could be just, I don't see how or why, or it makes no sense that he just was. I don't know. None of that makes sense. So there's some other kind of element to this case. Like I said, I don't think the parents are going to know, but they all had multiple different bank accounts. Okay. That's just a lot. And so there's just more to the story that I don't know. Dylan and Bethany would probably play a good role if they would talk. You know what I mean? They would shed light, especially Dylan, on a lot. But the simple fact is, I feel this way. If Dylan had anything to do with it, if Dylan knew that was going to happen or anything else like that, yada, 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 then it's got something deeper to do with just him coming in the house and wanting to whatever. Again, I think it's got, and I know her dad, Kaylee's dad, said I guess Brat Norton's, if that's really his text or whatever, he said they wouldn't hang out with somebody as old as Brent, this, that, and the other. Number one, they probably wouldn't tell their parents about it. Number two, they might not have hung out with them. It might have been a whole nother situation that and I know as parents it gets hard. You just think your kid's going to tell you everything, but guess what? It doesn't happen that way. But nobody should be calling them, telling them that they think it was about drugs all the time. You know what I mean? Like, there's no sense in that. We're not browbeating them. I have my suspicions. They have theirs. I mean, there's a lot going on, like I said. So hopefully at trial there will be a camera just about every day so that we know what's going on. But I don't know. Um, as far as there being an informant and they got to protect that informant, I'm not sure what they're protecting the informant from, unless there's somebody else involved that's not the informant, that's not in jail. You know what I mean? Because what would they need to? I'm confused about what they have to protect them from. So I don't, I don't know. Forensic Frenzy seems to think that Brent responded to that Reddit post, but see, Forensic Frenzy also said she thought that a teacher said they were helping Brian with that post. It was something for one of his summer classes. I don't know. I don't know that that's the case. I think that had to do with what I said it had to do with. But I think Chief Fry is going to end up putting his family in danger because there's going to be a lot that comes out. And I don't think the sheriff is going to play lightly, especially with Chief Fry saying if for some reason he didn't win, like he's already won. And that's just like, I mean, slapping that dude in his face, you know what I mean? So I do believe that he will do whatever to expose, and I believe it's going to cause uproar. And just because he is retiring and going to be, he will still have to be there when they go to court. Like, he will still have to come in, just like um, Bill Thompson. I mean, he's gonna, whether he retires or not, he's still gonna have to come in because he was handling the case. More than likely, he'll have to come in at least a day while that's going on. But you know, I don't know exactly how that works. I just know that usually, yeah, they have to come whether they're there, whether they work for there anymore or not. They still have to because they were who was in charge or who was whatever whenever um the incident happened. So okay, oh sorry. Okay, so Chief Fry. Why is he just a couple of cards real quick on why is he running for sheriff of Latah County now? I mean, what made it? It is inspiration, beginnings, creation, new opportunities, growth, potential. He's weak at the department he's at. He's trying to find his balance, trying to get to where he don't look weak because of everything that's happened in Moscow. Um, Page of Cups upright. Create opportunities. He's just trying to create a new opportunity. Two of Wands in reversed. Unrealistic. Sifted. Procrastinating. Few options. Relentlessness. Fear of the unknown. Stubborn change. Sudden change. I'm sorry. An Eight of Wands. It's fast messages. It can be fast messages coming in, fast talking, you know, anything like that. And Page of Swords in reverse, careless, defensive, incompetent, self-expression, talk, no action, haphazard action, haste, unproductive, exhaustion. Okay, so I believe that he's trying to create something that will make him look better to everybody, because right now it's like he's looking at a cup with a fish in it, you know. But he's being unrealistic about the sheriff thing, and he's not looking at what can come of that, because this is some kind of fast action, fast message. You know what I mean? He had to decide what he's going to do, get his campaign going, and all that. But it's a careless defensiveness, decision, incompetent self-expression, talk no action. This is giving and receiving. The need to balance it out. Do we need to balance something out? And put down a heavy load. So he's trying to, and it's a choice you cannot come back from. So he is trying to get out of the heaviness of that case, I believe, the Idaho 4 case, and all that's going around it. I mean, he is getting up there in age, but he's not like retirement age. But I mean, it could be a lot. Well, I mean, I know it's a lot. You know, and maybe he just feels like, okay, he has done hands-on work and everything else, and he just is too much, and everything that's gone on this past year. I mean, I just don't know. Something had to have been said about him running for Latah County sheriff, and him retiring in Walker County. I don't know. Let's see. So we're gonna pick, to end this reading, just what else we can know. 4 of these cards. Well, we got some over there already, but that's fine. So 4 of these cards. 1, 2. We have the moon and a boot. 2. 3. I gotta fix that. And that's 4. Okay. We got 5, but we're gonna put that back. I didn't even look at what it was. Okay, so we have the moon, the boot, the dagger. Let's put these in order. Okay, so blood, the moon, blood is 8. Okay, so life, vitality, sacrifice, heritage, ancestry. Then we have 14, the moon, natural cycles, lunacy, dark emotions, a wayward soul. 19, the dagger, deceit, betrayal, hidden aggressions. And then 20, the boot, travel, moving forward, preparing for action, discipline. Okay, so can we have a confirmation card for blood? What can we know about? Okay, look, that's a Brian card. Thief in reverse. That's the Brian card. Moon, murder for hire, exposed. 19, dagger. Intergalactic travel in reverse. And 20, the boot. Strangle or kidnapped, can't move, and time for a change and cleanup. Okay, so the thief, Brian, was hired to, that's the secret coming out, intergalactic travel with a dagger. So inside the area with that, okay. And the deceit is the timeline, and that they were, I think, gag, whatever, so they could not scream, and clean up. It's got to be cleaned up. Okay. Fraud. Okay, so is this all that's going to come out? Okay, so I just want confirmation cards, because I just saw to say where this was going. Okay, so can I have, please, a clear confirmation card from each of the 4? I want 2 of them that this is talking about. This is what will be exposed of Chief Fry when he goes to run for the sheriff. So, Kaylee? Solved. Okay, well, that's the only one we really need. We can do another one, but okay. Natural disaster in reverse, so man-made disaster. So solved and man-made disaster. So, okay. So I asked for clear confirmation cards from each of them, 2 at least, to verify that that's what's going to be exposed. So, Maddie. Embezzlement. knife in reverse, or knife exposed. So, okay, Xana. Okay, work, putting in work. They didn't want. They don't want to. He's going to work hard at doing this exposing and secret revealed. Okay, so okay, Ethan. Secret revealed. Thank you. Just picking up where Xana left off. And ha, paranormal. Okay. Then poison for, okay, so that's going to be the poison that keeps him from getting it. Okay. So that's that. That's what I think about that. I will have to watch and see what goes on. I didn't want to go any deeper into this just because we're not even at that on the episodes yet, but I did want to read and find out about his retirement, what was going on with it, especially to find out that he's not just retiring. What was left out and put in the Washington paper that we found in the Washington paper was that he was actually going to be retiring so that he could run for sheriff of Latah County in May. So that is that. I will run this as a special, or I'm going to load it up as a special. It won't have like a episode 3 number, which is the next episode. I've got a reading to do. The little boy that his mom and his boyfriend, I've got his name wrote down a lot. I mean, I can't remember his name, but anyways, 3-year-old little boy in Wisconsin, 2 Lakes. I'm going to do a reading on him, or try to. And then I'm going to do a reading on the whole world thing with Russia and what's going on with the Houthis and all that good stuff, and some news predictions. So, and the good and evil things. I'm not going to get all of those out before Wednesday, before I get my new computer, but I'm going to do a couple of these readings to put out tomorrow, for today and tomorrow. I'm going to put this one out today, and then I'm going to put probably another one, and then I'll probably record 2 to put out tomorrow. And then Wednesday, hopefully I should be back with my new desk and computer. So that is that. Y'all have a good day. As I said on my last reading, I am going to be doing free readings. Every week I will pick 2 or 3 people probably. If you want them, just comment. First come, first serve. But I'm doing them because I need reviews. I haven't really done personal readings, so I need to get my reviews up. That's what I'm going to need before I can decide whether, what next, whatever. But I do need reviews, so that's what I'm doing with that. If you want a reading, comment, let me know, and then I will set it up. I will get in contact with you, and then we'll set it up. Y'all please like, share, subscribe, and y'all have a great day.